don't deny that fact, do you, that abstaining from sex during those years is overall a good thing for young girls?
What I believe is that our sex education system is sending a message that girls should just cut themselves off from any of their real, actual, authentic identity.
What does that mean? If you're 12 years old, Courtney, you don't know what color shirt to put on in the morning. You don't know if it's Hannah Montana or the next fad,
you're
okay?
Undermining
and you're
women.
telling young girls today in this book, essentially, if it feels good, do it. Explore your sexuality at age 12. Is that right?
Nope, I'm saying figure out ways to feel like you can articulate safe boundaries.
What does that mean? That's mumbo jumbo that I don't know where you learned that at Barnard College or something. Safe boundaries, young girls need to keep safe by understanding that if you commodify yourself for young boys, then you will be a sexual commodity. You will develop an eating disorder. And good luck to that young girl when she's 35 and maybe doesn't look so hot anymore.
You know,
do you think that's a good thing?
Good luck to the girls who only get abstinence-only sex education. There's a government study this week that said that half of the teenagers that get abstinence-only sex education have sex within a year. It has proven over and over to cause more oral sex, more anal sex, and more unprotected sex. Is that what you want for these young women?
Okay, no, you know what I want for young women is for them to feel like they're so special and so important. They're a creature made by God that they don't have to commodify themselves for boys. They're beautiful because of who they are on the inside, not who they are on the outside. And if your theory holds true, then Muslims across the globe, devout Muslims, should have rampant problems with eating disorders. Did you find that in your research?
No, Laura, you're simplifying the issue into nonsense.
No, they're abstaining from sex for the most part.
That's absolutely not my argument.
How about Mormons? Do they have eating disorder problems, devout Mormons or devout Catholics?
Laura, regardless of someone's religious affiliations, if they decide they authentically want to abstain until marriage, I totally support that decision. If they're connected to their bodies and they have the tools to make that educated decision, it's a great one.
How does a young girl, 12 or 13, become more authentically sexual?
She has to be aware of what her options are. She has to be aware of what protected, safe sexual exploration means.
Her options are with a boy how old?
I mean, it's an irrelevant question, Laura.
It's not an irrelevant question. You put it out there. I didn't put it out there. I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about in this book. You talk about this terrible problem. 10 million young women suffer from eating disorders. And my point is that the culture and the messages that are put out there, have sex, have it now, that's the big problem. Courtney, I appreciate your joining us. Plenty more ahead as The Factor moves along this evening. Shirley MacLaine.